it helps you actually to find all the solutions to make your art with all the materials or being more experimental. But it's kind of like what everybody always says, just keep trying, because you have to keep trying, and if you really want it, nothing will stop you. So just make sure what are your priorities. If your priorities make art, think about art all the time, because you create with your thought. My name is Alexi Torres. I'm from Cuba. I was born in a small village called Bermeja in the province of Matanzas. It's like about 60 miles from Havana. It's a very, very small village with only farmers and a little school and a little church, about 4 blocks of houses. And so I was there, living there from when I was born till 6th grade, when I was able to go to the art school in Matanzas. And then I was at school like a month at the time, and then I would come back home and be with my dad. And from there, I went to the National School of Art in Havana, and I stayed there for 4 more years. And then I moved back to the province of Matanzas. So I really didn't live anymore in that village, but I went back and forward all the time, so it's deep inside my heart. So I love that little town. And in 1996, with few students from my own school, we formed an art group in Matanzas called Grupo Puentes, like bridge groups. And it was really, really good, because it was like the confrontation to the world as an artist with our school, and all of us as students. It was a great experience. It was very difficult, but you need that to grow. And it was a really good introduction to life as an artist. This painting here, I'm really, really happy to be the one doing it. It's for the Atlanta Airport 100th anniversary exhibition, and they are doing between, I believe, Concourse E and D. And it's one of my paintings from the series of wishes, where you wish something and you let it go and you let it happen and you allow it to come back. So they asked me to create to use a reference, 3 planes that are kind of the most important planes on the history of the airport, and one which is a future one, who is this one. It's super fast airplanes, but it's still not in the airport, but it's in the plans to be there. And then the words ATL and the L over there. So it's like you blow and they just go flying. And I'm very excited about this. I gotta finish it this week, so I'll be working all the time. Being in Georgia, I love Georgia. So I've been here 20 years, and I didn't know at the time that I was gonna be so perfect for an artist to be in. Georgia, as I say, you can really be, it's like in the center, in the middle of Miami and New York. You have the best airport in the country, who goes everywhere. You have such a beautiful nature. It's affordable. You can have a huge warehouse, or you can have a studio, and you can still be in the whole country while you're in Georgia. To me, that's very important, because I personally, I am an artist that I like to be a little recluse in my world, and the creating space, and then send the art other places. So Georgia is really good for that. It's been working great for me, and I wish that more people would be in Georgia, It's a huge city. It's growing a lot. I started my career as an artist here. In the U.S. in Atlanta, and for many years my only market was here, and I was able to do it, to make a living, to have a studio, and it was perfect to the point that now I can sell more places from Georgia, and it just feels like home to me. And I know that anybody can do. If I did it, I came here without speaking English, without not even driving well, man. Like, I started over when I was 27 years old, and I made it. Anybody else can do it. So it's good for people to know my story about that. I want to show you the one behind. I think the kids will love this. This painting. Let me move this very quick. Everything here is on wheels, so I can move it around. So I want to show you this one. This is the very first layer of the drawing of the painting. The easels are pretty good too. So this is from, it's a series of 3 paintings that I did about abundance, and I used the horn of plenty as a way to demonstrate the abundance of things in the world and the opportunities. This is about, the title is Don't Die With Your Music Inside, and there is a microphone, and then it's this abundance of instruments with the invitation for you to come and create your own music of what is out there. So you just have this amount of things that you can use and be unique, and there is no competition, because everything is there for everybody to do it. So this is very symbolic, and I love this because anybody can stand here and choose and say, okay, I'm gonna make my own mix and be unique. But this is the very first layer. It would be very, very different. I would be with my basket weaving style. But this is something that I'm working for another show right now, and these paintings that you see here for our Basel. And I have to hold in this till next year, but I'm very excited about it, and I'll be working in it like crazy. So it's 18 feet. It's an 18 feet painting by 8 feet, and it may take a whole year. By the time that I finish to the time that I start to the time that I finish, it would take about a whole year to be complete. And while I work in all the paintings, like some commitments that I have to do as well. When I was doing my art in Cuba, that's how everything started. And you kind of know when you're young the direction you're gonna take. In my case, was always making things made of other things. I wanted to take away the original meaning of something with what I did it, changing the original form with something else to change the content. Like in this case, for example, the basket weaving, so there are airplanes made of basket weaving. It's something made of other things. Like more disconnection with men to nature. About the huge cities and how people are away from the real nature of the world. A type of disconnection between races, between religions. So all the issues that are more like a global, not just America, it's like a global circumstance. And that's how then I found an inspiration to focus my art into that, and always doing things of other things. That's how I came up to find making things of basket weaving. We give that idea of the need of interconnectedness between everything that is in the world or in the planet, how everything is interconnected, how everything works together. And the basket weaving gives that idea of something that you need all the pieces to collaborate, so you evolve and you grow together. And here, I want to show you this. This is very cool. Let me see if I can turn it on for you. And then I have all these colors, which I paint with thread. So even if it's a machine, it's supposed to be something repetitive, but it's not. Each embroidery is a unique artwork because we switch and we change and we make about 20 of each, but each one is a unique piece. We replace the colors, and this is a Jordan 1 that I'm doing. Let me see if it's ready to start. That's how it goes. So I can paint this faster than a machine can make it. And now we're adding some gold. And right, show you some other things. So we have all the fabrics in here, different types that we use. This is a finished one. You can see it's really amazing. I have about 250,000 stitches. You can see the back. That's just a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it's very unique. This is one of Julie's. This is Ruth. It's really gorgeous with her signature. And this is what we're getting all the stretchers now to stretch them over here. Well, it's a bless to be able to work with your family and have the kids, mostly in the weekend in the afternoons, because life is more than work. It's about the everyday. That's what makes life, just little step after step. So I think it's something that it's only a few years that they go through this, and I want to take the most of it. And it's very organized. There are toys everywhere all the time. We just leave the train on. But it's just awesome to have your family here and to work while they are here, you know.